to bring in Sandeep Unithan for the latest on that. Sandeep, let's first talk about the Indian Air Force. What a remarkable, incredible performance here. And in the past few years, we've seen how Indian Air Force has been leading, and this time, especially the offensive against Pakistan.
Well, extremely strategically significant. This is the first time in independent India's history that such sustained air power operations have been launched in counter-terrorist missions. Operation Sindoor, that was launched on the 6th of May, was meant to target terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan. That initial operation resulted in the killing of 100 terrorists and hitting of 9 terror training camps, launch pads, headquarters all across Pakistan, in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and in Pakistan's Punjab province. The second phase of that operation resulted in damage and destruction of military targets inside Pakistan. That was, of course, in response to what Pakistan did after the first phase of the operation. And finally, the third phase of Operation Sindoor saw the Indian Air Force striking at targets inside Pakistan, Pakistan air bases, military installations, radar sites, ammunition dumps, command and control centers. 11 locations were struck inside Pakistan. A very, very big strategic move by India, the first time since 1947.
Let's talk about the top goals that have been achieved through Operation Sindoor as the Indian Armed Forces maintain, because I see a lot of questions emerging. What did we achieve through Operation Sindoor? Help put that in perspective, Sandeep.
Well, India has killed many birds with one stone with Operation Sindoor. The first is that it's indicated that Pakistan's low-cost option of using terrorism as an instrument of state policy against India is going to have very high costs. And as Pakistan looks at its smashed air bases and radar sites, they would look at this very seriously. The second message is that terror infrastructure cannot continue to be hosted in Pakistan with the impunity that it has over the last few years. And finally, the third and the most important message coming out of Operation Sindoor is that Pakistan has used nuclear weapons-enabled terrorism against India. It has used nuclear weapons and its conventional military to shelter terrorism, the terrorist infrastructure. The Pakistan Air Force has launched strikes against India in response to India's strikes on terrorism. India, through Operation Sindoor, has signaled that nuclear weapons-enabled terrorism, sheltering terrorism with conventional weapons is not going to work. India will be undeterred by the use of either nuclear weapons or conventional weapons to protect terrorist infrastructure. It will strike at terrorists wherever they're located inside Pakistan.
So I do have one final question to you, Sandeep. How do you look at this response being seen from India toward Pakistan, especially when you can hit that deep inside enemy territory?
Well, in some senses, Operation Sindoor has redefined India's war doctrine. We have seen for the first time in that briefing on the 11th of May, the Tri-Services briefing, where the representatives, the DGMOs of the Army, the Navy and the Air Force were all present on the same platform. All three services being used as part of Operation Sindoor, a Tri-Services counter-terrorist operation where India has signaled its intent to strike at terrorism wherever it's located in Pakistan, and it has indicated that it is not averse to using its military to target Pakistan and Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. This was, in the past, the fact that Pakistan used its military to protect terrorists was not known as clearly as it was in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor. Now, the government of India has indicated through this very, very important signal that there is a slight shift in our doctrine. The three services will henceforth be used in such counter-terrorist operations, sending out a very big signal to the Pakistan military that, once again, you're sheltering terrorists and protecting them with conventional and nuclear weapons is not a low-cost option. It does not deter India from using its military to target those terrorists and terrorist
multi-layered approach that was taken. This is going to be a new India, because till when are we supposed to be getting hit with our people, whether it's in the military or civilians, who Pakistan continue to target. Thank you very much for now.